Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own kits to use in FIFA 21. So what you're going to need for this tutorial is these three things right here. You're going to need the FIFA 21 encryption key, you're going to need the FIFA mod manager and the FIFA editor tool. Now how you obtain these is you go to the fifaeditortool.com/download. There'll be a link in the description, and you come here and you press download on both of these. And to get the encryption key, I've just got a text document which I'll leave a link to in the description, so you can download that because you'll need that to be able to use FIFA editor tool. Right, so another two things you're going to need is this FIFA 21 IDs document, again link in description, and this will have every single team's different IDs. So let's say you wanted to do, for example, Dortmund's kit. What you're going to want to do is you want to go Control and F to find in sheets, and then you just search up Dortmund, and Borussia Dortmund should show up, and you can see ID number 22. But we're not going to need that quite yet. First of all, what we're going to need to do is you're going to need to get the FIFA 21 kit creator. And to do that, what you're going to need is to go in the link in the description or just search up FIFA 21 kit creator. And you should come to fifakitcreator.com. And here it has a bunch of different presets and things you can use to customize your kits. And then you just click download and it will give you all the files you need to add it into FIFA. But before we do any of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can create a good looking kit for your career. So what you're going to want to do to start off with is go to this tab up here onto settings, and you're going to want to go onto this little button template. Before, actually, what you could do, if you wanted, you could keep this template that has these sort of little, you can't see them here, but you've got these sort of little lines here and this here. You could keep it as this, but I wouldn't recommend it, it doesn't look too nice. So what you want to do is select preset, and you want to just scroll down and find one that you like. So for example, I like the look of this one, the Puma Dortmund 2021 away. You click on that and it comes up with all this. Now, if you want to do exactly my kits, then you can follow along, but you just do this however you want it, and that's basically it. By the way, you can skip to this time frame if you want to just customize it however you want. So if you want to do that, just skip to here. So now you've got your presets. What I would recommend you do is you go hide template the details. Now this just gets rid of this little marking here that has the little details, so then that won't be there, but we can get rid of this later. And do this if you want to hide the shorts. I wouldn't recommend though, and you can choose your different lighting down here, but I recommend you just stay on default 3. Now once you've done that, you want to go to your logos. So once you're here, you can go onto your brand and select preset. Now this is amazing because it has all different types of different brands and different companies that could create your kit. Now I'm just going to go with the Puma, so I'll look up Puma. Nope, that's to it. And then I find the Puma logo. I click that and it's on my t-shirt. And what you can do is if you click here on your shirt, you can make it a different size, bigger or smaller. And if you want to, you can change the colour. So you click on this little square here and you can change the colour. We'll do that later. And then you've got the team. What you're going to need to do to get a team is download an image. So since you can't get presets for free on this website, you're going to need to go plus before a new tab on whichever browser you use and type in whatever your team's name is of logo. So Dortmund, why can't I spell today? Dortmund logo PNG, and then you find an image that you like. This one's a good one. Then you just click you right click on it and you go save image as, and then just save it as. You'll just see it now. Dortmund logo. Save that. Then what you can do is come back to FIFA 21 Kit Creator, go upload image, and if you don't have my browser, it won't come up like this. So you go, it will just bring up like this. Go downloads, and it should be there, or wherever you saved it. And that should just have your logo there. Now, what you want to do is you want to, for the sponsor of the shirt, again, what you're going to do is you want to find one on Google Explorer, because it does not let you do this. But what you could do is you could come here if you wanted and get one of these, if you wanted one of these as your sponsor. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, let's get the AIA logo. Again, you just click on it, just left click, right click on it, save image as, save. I already had it on my PC, so I'm going to just use that one there. So what you're going to want to do is you want to probably, because it will probably be too small at the start, going to want to increase the size just by a bit, like that. See, now that is like proper nice and big. Okay, so I would recommend trying to find this exact yellow for the base of your shirt. Now it will say, if you have mine at least, it will say dry cell logo. You're going to want to click that so you can't see it. What you're going to want to do is you want to go click here on this little square on base and try and get it as close to the logo's main colour as you can. I'm going to go like that. It's a bit bright at the moment, but we can fix that by just making it a bit darker. There we go. Now what you can do is you can go through all of these different parts of the design. As you can see, you've got these sleeve logos here. Click on that on sleeve logos, and then what you can do for all these details is you can just get your base colour and just drag it a bit down like that, and then it will be that little bit darker than your base. And that's what you should do with your brand and your sponsor. Now you probably want to do it a bit darker than what I've done here, because it probably won't show up that well on the actual FIFA games, but this is what I'm going to go with for the sake of the video. And basically, just go out and fill out all these different details on the shirt at the start, from the starting details. Now, my details do look a bit sort of brown goldish, but I think it looks quite nice. So what you're going to want to do to get this, as you can see on a few kits like Man City's and every big club's kits, is you'll have to see these little details, like nice details along the design of the shirt. So what you can do is you can go down here and click on this pattern button, and you can see a bunch of different nice designs for your kit. Now what I'm going to choose, now if you see this little M in the corner of it, unless you've got plus, you cannot use it as it is not free. But there's still a lot, and I mean a lot of designs you can choose from. I'm going to choose the Stripes 4. So this one doesn't look so, it won't look so good at the start, but once you're all done with it, it will look quite nice. What you want to do is you want to drag it as low as you possibly can. Click on the little square and make it completely black, like that. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to click on it, and it will come up with a bunch of these different things. It's not as complicated as it looks. And then you want to bring the opacity down, like that. Now you can do whatever pattern you feel like you want to do. It's up to you, completely up to you what you want to choose to do with your pattern. Now what I'm going to do to make this look that little bit better is I'm going to click the space design button, and I'm going to click on this gradient. Now this gradient isn't a full one, it's only half and one colour coming down from the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the gradient and make it the base colour. I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it as far down as I can. I'm going to grab my stripes 4 and mask on top of it. And now you can see that has this nice little effect on it that it now fades away. And if you want, you can go onto gradient and make sure it's not on the sleeve so that still stays full colour. No, that doesn't actually work, so don't do that. And now you've got this nice little pattern gradient on your shirt, on your jersey. Now, if you want little side stripes, what you can do is you can go to graphic and click Adidas stripes, side stripes. But since my brand who makes my jersey in this is Puma, I'm not going to have these because it does not make sense. Now, as you can see, you've got this little thing here. You really don't need to do this, but it sort of cuts off here and it looks quite ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on base design. I'm going to click single stripe. I'm going to make it a bright colour, completely different colour so I can see it. Now I'm going to click on it and make sure it's not on the front or the sleeves, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees all the way, make it as big as possible, maybe not actually, but then offset, bring it all the way up so then it's like so then it's on the line of this. And then what I do is I'll click on this again and make it the same colour. Now if you look at it, the line just continues all the way round. Now you may not want this, but if you do, you can do it. Now you've done that, what you could do is add another little design on maybe just on top of everything else. As you can see, there's multiple pages, like this, and then you can bring that to the bottom, add 2 colours, and then just make it super low opacity so it's just there but half there, which I think looks quite nice, so I'm going to do that. So look, it's so now it looks like it sort of fades from this sort of line down to the straight one. So now you've finished the shirt. We're not quite done yet. What you're going to want to do is you want to go onto this tab here, which is the shorts, and if you've done the same as me, get rid of dry cell logo. Now what you can do is you can go on patterning again and click on the same ones to make it the same, or you could do what I do is go back to the shirt panel, click on all of my different gradients and things and add to shorts, and then I grab my stripes, add to shorts, and then the Hereford 21 home, add to shorts. And what you can do again is get the gradient, get the 4 stripes to mask onto the gradient. Then you've got the same sort of pattern as you do here, but on your shorts. And then what you can do is you get the base and you make it the exact same as this one's base, is really what you should do. There we go. There you go. Why does that look? Oh yeah, because that's the second one. There we go. And it looks the exact same. Now what you can do is I would recommend you get rid of the side panel. Just click there and it's gone. And then you've got no side panel at all and it just looks like it continues. And then what you can do is you come onto your socks and you can have this graphic if you want. Click on it, make it the darker one, which you've got here, and click on the base and make it your base colour. Now that looks quite nice, and what you could do if you really wanted is you could add, nope, don't want to do that. You could add it onto your socks, and add this onto your socks, and add this onto your socks, and do the same thing as you did before. So then you've got the same pattern all round, but if you do that I would recommend you get rid of that graphic. Now you've got a nice looking kit. You could say nice overall, isn't it? So what you want to do is you want to probably change view to front so you can see the whole thing. You want to click download and it should send it to your downloads file in your documents. And what you want to do actually is create this 2 times more, but with a different colour theme, or just make a completely new kit for your keeper, your third kit and your away kit. But since to keep this video short, I will only make this one. So what you want to do now you've created your clip. Oh no. So what you're going to want to do is come into your file explorer and click on downloads. You should see the zip file here. You can do 7-zip if you want, but you can just double click and get all your stuff. So what I'd do is I'd come into your your different drives and create a folder. So Dortmund kit home, and then you can either do 7-zip or whatever zip you use and extract files into Dortmund home, kit home, or you could just double click that, go Control C, go onto find your Dortmund kit home and Control V. And to check it's the actual kit, if you've made some in the past, is double click on the middle mini kit and it should show this kit. Okay, now you've got your kit in your folders. You can close this, and if it says leave site, they may not be saved. You've already got it downloaded, so you can press leave. Now this is the time you want to download your editor and mod manager if you haven't already, and also come here. So what you're going to want to do is open your FIFA editor tool. Now it's going to ask you for an encryption key if this is your first time. What you want to do is you want to come onto this text document I've made, press Ctrl C, highlight it all, press Ctrl C, and press Ctrl V to continue. Now when you open it up, it should look something like this. It should have all of these different fonts, it should say all these different things. Ignore all of this. I know it looks big and in your face, but ignore it. So what you're going to want to do is you want to come back here and come to the FIFA 21 IDs and do what I said before, I'll do it again, Control F, type in the name of the team you want to change the kits of, and it should highlight it there, Dortmund. And go to Team ID and find 22. And if you're on head models, which is what it starts off with, press teams. So you know that Borussia Dortmund's ID is 22. You want to come back and you want to come into this text box here, go underscore your team's ID, so in this case 22. And if it's a short number like 22, you should see quite a lot of things. You want to go content, character, kit 0, Borussia Dortmund, and then you should see all of this. So you got your home, you got your goalie, you got your fourth kit, and your away kit. You will want to bring this up here. If it says an extra one here, just ignore it. So we've made a home kit. So you want to double click on home, and as you can see, you can double click on the jersey colour, and now here you can see this is Borussia Dortmund's jersey. Now click off, and what you want to do is you want to double click on everything. Apart from hotspots, launch hotspot, and all these two, apart from these two here, ignore them. And ignore all of these as well. Now you've got everything open, what you'll want to do is you want to come back to the very start and import everything. So where it says brand jersey, import, find your file, Dortmund kit home, and click on blank. Then brand shorts colour, import, blank. Crest, import, blank. Crest shorts, import, blank. Now you can close all of those, and for the rest of them, import this. There should be a file in there which has the same name. So you see it says jersey coef, import to jersey coef. That's your new jersey coef. Then where it says jersey colour, import jersey colour. Then you want to do that for every one of them. Import, same name, close. Import, same name, sorry, close. And do that for everyone. So once you've closed everything, once you've imported and closed everything, you should see on over all of these files should have a little star. And to check it's worked, there you go. Now, go on to Legacy Explorer. Remember the team ID I told you to find? Go underscore your team's ID, in this case it's 22, and underscore. Then go under Data, UI, Image Assets, Kits. Now, if your team has 4 kits, only open the 4, as the 5th will just be a weird one that's never been seen. Okay. But in this case we only want the home kit. So if you've done all the away and third goalkeeper, then you can open that as well. But in this case we've only done the home. So what you want to do is you want to open it, go import, and then where it says mini kit, import that. So you see you've got your that there. Now close that. Go file and save as. Then find your kit one and call it so Dortmund kit 1. There. Then what you want to do is you want to go file again and you want to go export to mod. and here is where you do all your, so you make an actual mod. Now what you want to do is you want to go icon here. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can press that and you can import your team's logo. So there. And you want to call it Dortmund Kit. Author, your username, so in this case PR mods. Category, type in kits, or just click kits. Subcategory, kit. Okay. Version, whatever your version is. In this case, I have no clue. An out-of-date mod website, you shouldn't have that unless you're a professional modder, the hell. But put that in if you do somehow. And then if you have Discord servers for your, or anything for your link, so youtube.com/prmods. Okay, and then type in a mod description. This is a mod to change Dortmund Kit. And then press save. Right. Doesn't matter. Press save. Now find your file again. Dortmund Kit Home. And name it whatever you want. So in this case, Dortmund Kits. Now you've got that saved, you can close. If it asks you to save, press yes. And then you can close everything else. Sorry. Okay. So if you haven't already downloaded the mod manager, now's your time. Download it. Once you've downloaded it, you shouldn't see anything, it should just look like this. Now what you want to do is you want to do import mods and find your file, Dortmund Kit Home, and put in your mod. Now it should turn up with your little logo and Dortmund Kits. Now if you double click on it, it should show up here. And then if you click on it, description, this is a mod to change Dortmund Kits. Now, what you want to do is you press launch, and this is what it should look like if it's worked. You should have your custom kits, and it should be all there for you to use and whatever you want. So, thank you for watching. This has been quite a long one, but now you know how to make your own custom kits in FIFA. So, yeah, good luck with yours. Bye.